This channel is sponsored by Creality. Go to Creality.com and find all of your 3D printing tools. Hey everybody, welcome back. Rather than you watching me do more sanding, which I know everybody just absolutely loves, including myself, I decided to show you something that we're doing for the Ninja. Link down in the description to his channel. He has a 650S build. He's asked if I could do some fins for him for his diffuser that he's putting on. He's had to repair a fiberglass diffuser, and so he wanted to, well, it's not really a diffuser at this point. It's kind of a pretty weak one. Anyway, you can go to his channel and check it out and see what he's starting with. But anyway, we designed some fins for him, and we're going to skin them in some carbon fiber and then send them off to the project. So, of course, I was excited to be able to contribute again to the project. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is what we're going to be doing today. So let's go take a look at what we're going to start with. So most of you have seen me do this before. I sand down our 3D printed parts. These are the fins. I've actually put some inserts in here, some M6 inserts, so they'll be easy for Nick to put those onto his diffuser. I've got some screws here, some really long screws, and what we're going to do is we're going to tape those to a box so that we can hold them upright. We're going to clean them with some denatured alcohol, and then we're going to come over and we're going to use some of our epoxy resin. We're going to use thick epoxy resin for this setup. We'll probably need maybe 100 grams or so. We'll mix that up and we'll put it on there. So cut to that. Okay, as usual, we're going to vacuum bag the carbon fiber after we skin it. I've mixed up about 100 grams of epoxy here. I'm going to put on a nice thin coat, and then we're going to let that tack up for 2 to 3 hours. We'll adhere our carbon fiber, try to get our seams nice and tight, and then we'll put those into the vacuum bag and we'll pull a vacuum on it. Now that'll help keep the carbon fiber nice and tight to the epoxy. If you do put some pigment in here, because maybe you've 3D printed in white or some other color, you do have to be a little bit careful. If you get this vacuum down to a certain level, this epoxy will try to ooze through the carbon fiber. And if it's got black pigment into it, it could affect the look of your carbon fiber layer. So bear that in mind when you're doing this kind of thing, that if you do it and you do it with a pigmented epoxy, that you might have that problem. A way around it is to basically just kind of primer these with some black primer and then still use the clear epoxy. So just forewarning on that. So we're going to go ahead and paint these up and wait a few hours. Now, as you guys have probably seen before, I get all of my carbon fiber from Composite Envisions, as well as my materials when I'm doing carbon fiber. I will use other materials or other epoxies if I'm doing fiberglass, because I don't care too much about it. But when we're doing these beauty layers of carbon fiber, I really want the best quality. The other thing is that what I really like about Composite Envisions is they do have this material that they can put what they call web lock on it, which you can see it prevents the edges from fraying. And that's going to help us to, when we want to do our, basically, we're going to have to wrap this around, cut it real close over here, and then we're going to have to do a seam. So you can do that a number of ways. You can do it by trying to stabilize the fabric with maybe some fiberglass veil or something like that. But this just seems to be a real easy and quick way of being able to do it is just to add that web lock if you're doing this kind of skinning. So bear that in mind. So now we've mounted up our pieces. I've got them all cleaned off. Since they are black, I'm not going to worry about putting any pigment in the carbon fiber, or in the epoxy for the carbon fiber, because as you can see, there's some holes in the carbon fiber, right? It's not perfectly dense, so anything is going to bleed through. But if you're black on black, you should be good to go. All right, well, there we go. Now we just got to let that tack up, and we'll get back to it, and then we'll start wrapping it in carbon fiber. Well, there we go. We have them all wrapped in carbon fiber and basically vacuum bagged. So now we can leave this for 24 hours. And then when we pull them out, we can put some more layers of epoxy on all sides. And then we'll sand that down. Another layer of epoxy, and just rinse and repeat until we get a good buildup. And then we'll go ahead and basically do a 2K spray on them, and they'll be ready for the McLaren. So yeah, short video today, just kind of showing you how we're going through doing some of the skinning. I've done some videos on it before, but it's always good to get a refresher and kind of see some of the changes that I've made and how I'm doing it now. So hopefully you'll get to see them soon on the McLaren. And that's the hope, that maybe in a couple of weeks or so we'll be able to get these out to Nick. So anyway, stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe button if you would. That helps us out quite a bit for our channel. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.